broadcasting system. We have just received the following frontline reports brought to you by Rayovac leak-proof batteries. The batteries that power the flamethrowers that are helping crush our enemy. After victory, the battery you surely want is Rayovac. Attacks on Berlin continue through the night, with bombings of the 364th Lancasters and 15 Halifaxes. German fighters encountered difficulty with the weather and were able to shoot down only 16 Lancasters, just 4% of the Allied force. On the Eastern Front, Soviet forces launched a new offensive tonight to recover recent losses west of Kiev. The first Ukrainian front penetrated the lines of the German 4th Panzer Army. In the Solomon Islands, an American task force of cruisers and destroyers bombarded Buka Island and the Japanese base at Buin on Bougainville. We are told these are diversionary attacks from the imminent landing on New Britain in the Bismarck archipelago.
What about France, man? Any word on France? And what about the Ninth Air Force?
Okay, Toots, now. Clifton, time for a station break. Wrap it up.
Now, folks, buy extra war bonds every payday and send a personal message of faith and good cheer to our allies and to all the men on the front. God bless them, everyone.
Buy more stamps and bonds. They are really swell because they buy the bonds and put the access down to you know what we need to say. So buy bonds today and we'll keep our country free.
Clifton?
Well, folks, we've gotten our marching orders from Mutual New York. We've been given 30 seconds to wrap up this part of our program so the network can do whatever it is they do. This is 12 WOV, 1280 kilocycles, Newark, New Jersey. We're clear. All right, folks, while we're off the air, there are hot drinks and a fireplace in the lobby. Go out and enjoy yourselves, get yourself some refreshments, and we'll see you back there after the intermission. We might even see a few of us out there, right, Judith? See you in 10 minutes, folks.
In 5, 4, 3.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to WOV's Christmas Show. We'll be right back with the next chapter of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, but first it's time for Toots' new tune, A Coconut Christmas. Toots?
That's exactly what we're not. But if
gentlemen of the Boutonnieres.
WOV victory time is 8:57. So let's return now to Nash Cultivators Mystery Theater, A Christmas Carol. Chapter 3 is brought to you by BBDs. It's what's under the pants that makes the man. Well, has Scrooge at last discovered his true nature? Will Marley's predictions come true? And what about his estranged nephew Fred? We know that Scrooge will most likely cheat his nephew Fred out of any inheritance. And we can only imagine that Fred's wife Rebecca isn't too happy about the situation. On the other hand, Rebecca didn't want any trouble, so she stayed out of it. But Rebecca's sister Lucy got into the fray, which made Fred feel concerned, knowing how much Rebecca loved her sister Lucy. But then Lucy went home to Farnborough and had the assistance of her fiancé Albert. Will Scrooge change his mind? Will the spirits convince Scrooge to make the transformation from miser to philanthropist? After all, Fezziwig set a very high standard. And what about Bob Cratchit? Will Fan try to come to Scrooge's assistance? And we must anticipate the tragedy of Tiny Tim. And what about Fan's son, Fred? And will young Scrooge's father be kinder that Christmas? Will the ghost of Christmas past be even more visions of Scrooge? Will Belle return to Scrooge, or is she gone for good? And what will happen on this most important night of Ebenezer Scrooge's life? We'll find out soon enough, as we return to Chapter 3, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. WOV victory time is 8:59 Eastern Wartime. We'll be right back with the next chapter of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, but first, an important message from BBDs.
How about the cigar, Tom?
Oh, no, I gotta get going then. Thanks for dinner, Betty.
Well, we're glad you could come, Tom. Anytime. Must be lonely this time of year, living alone and all.
Yeah, well, I haven't found the right girl yet, Betty. There's only one of you.
Oh, look at the snow. You'll never get home in this.
Just stay over, why don't you?
Well, it is Friday. No work tomorrow. But I don't have anything with me.
That's okay, Tom. We've got an extra toothbrush, and I've got an extra pair of DVDs.
No, I couldn't.
Sure you can. Come on into my bedroom and take a look. Look at these. The costume of a sleep champion, Tom. DVD slumberalls. Stretchy seat and stretchy knee, so you can bend without bind. Double thickness where it counts.
Well, don't talk as though I've never heard of DVDs, Barry. I've got some on. Just look at these briefs. BVDs, comfort-loving guys like me.
You're right. They're real nifty. Just take a look at that smart warm brush cotton and that plush back waistband. They're good looking.
And good sleeping, too.
Hey, what are you guys doing in here?
I told Tom that he should just stay over, and then I showed him my extra pair of slumberalls.
They're good looking.
Good sleeping, too.
Hi, folks.
Why, it's radio personality, Clifton Pennington.
Happy holidays.
What are you doing in our bedroom?
Well, I couldn't help it. Hearing all this talk about DVDs. You know the DVD collection includes briefs and woven boxers. Just look at my boxer briefs. Don't accept cheap substitutes, folks. Always look for the BBD tag, hand sewn into every garment. Stretch right in the seat of your pants.
Say, Clifton, the folks at Nash Company, they have a slogan to me, though. First you dream, then you plan, and tomorrow it will all come true.
Tell us about it, Fritz.
When this war is won, Nash Company, now devoted to equipping us for fighting, will return to equipping us for living. Post-war homes will be equipped with electronic gadgetry one can only dream of. Gadgets like Nash Company, this personal entertainment center, something we call television. Yes, the time has come when everyone will be able to enjoy the thrill of home television. Think of the excitement of a circus parade in your own living room, the drama of a chess tournament in your den, quilting bees in your kitchen. The possibilities are endless. When victory comes, so will television.
Why, it's a dream come true. Really exciting. Of course, it will never take the place of radio.
No, never.
wonderful addition to any living room. Put a family photo on top of it. Maybe a plant, an ashtray. There's never enough space for those things. Now we'll return to Chapter 3, The Ghost of Christmas Present, brought to you by Ting.
Oh, no, no, no! You're breaking down my door!
Ho, 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 Ebenezer Scrooge.
Who are you? What do you want?
Ho, ho, ho.
You pay for that door!
Ho, ho, ho. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Ho, ho, ho. Look upon me. Ho, ho. I'll bet you've never seen the likes of me before. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho,
Hey, spirit, where will you take me? If you have anything to teach me, let me profit by it.
touch my robe, Ebenezer. Touch my robe.
Soon they were flying above the city, through clouds and the smoke from chimneys.
People burn entirely too much coal these days. It's wasteful. Layers. Wear layers, for God's sake. Where have you brought me, spirits?
A humble dwelling on a humble street.
But they're so poor.
Yet there is happiness there.
Impossible.
Look closer.
Who are these people? And who's that woman? And all of these children?
These are the family of your clerk, Bob Cratchit. His wife laid a table for their Christmas dinner, and that is her daughter Belinda and their oldest daughter Martha. And the young man with the fork and stuffing, that's Master Peter Cratchit. The little ones, Sophie and Leo and baby Annie.
Oh, so many children. Oh, that's irresponsible.
There are 7.
7 children?
I know. I like a good cigar too, but sometimes I take it out of my mouth.
The king with so sauce about
On the Christmas Eve, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even.
What are they singing about? They're poor.
when a warm neck came in sight, gathering winter's dew. Oh, here's Martha, Mother.
Martha!
Oh, it's Martha. Oh, my Martha. Daddy.
Why, bless your heart. Martha, my dear, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Mother.
And my darling little Sophie and baby Annie.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Martha.
Merry Christmas, Martha.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Martha. Oh, Merry Christmas, Martha.
How late you are, my dear. Bless Father, he's been to church with Tiny Tim. They'll be along directly.
Mommy Peter stickers, fingers, and stuffing.
Mother, can't I have some stuffing?
Oh, I want some stuffing. What stuffing? Stuffing!
All in good time, children.
How is Tiny Tim, Mother? Any better at all?
Well, sometimes I think he is, but sometimes oh dear God, if something should happen to Tiny Tim.
Oh, Mother, you mustn't even think of such a thing. Oh, here's Father!
Father!
Merry Christmas, everybody!
And Tiny Tim.
Merry Christmas, Mother.
Merry Christmas, Martha. Belinda. Merry Christmas. Peter, are you already eating the stuffing? And where's the little ones? Sophie, Leo, baby Annie.
And how did little Tim behave in church, Mom?
Oh, as good as gold and better. He told me coming home that he hoped that people saw him in the church because he was a cripple and it might be pleasant to them to remember him on Christmas Day. May the lame beggars walk and the blind men see.
Thank you, Father. Oh, I love church, Mother. They sang the nicest song.
Oh, bless you, my son.
Oh, are we ready to eat, Mother?
Come on, let's eat.
Mother!
Tim.
Yes, Mother. Come here, Tim.
Make sure he eats plenty. He's so fragile and skinny. Now sit down, everyone.
Martha, may I sit in your lap?
Of course you can.
Now, shall we say grace?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts.
Spirit, tell me that Tiny Tim will be spared. Say he'll live.
And please bless these crab apples.
I see a vacant seat in the corner, and a grudge without an owner, carefully preserved.
And bless these tiny cloves lovingly placed in the crab apples.
Spirit, is there nothing that can be done?
And please bless this squash and beets, rutabagas, and pine stuffing.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future Ebenezer, the child will die.
And please bless this big fat goose.
You can protect him, Mr. Scrooge. Tiny Tim's greatest triumph is not far away.
And most of all, please bless this mistletoe pie.
But how can I protect him from such a trial? I am but a man. His harm to come to him.
Alas, we speak of the future, the details of which I know not.
Amen.
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 Amen. Amen. Amen.
Lord bless us, everyone.
Look on this family, Mr. Scrooge, and look with a more charitable eye. No, they are not a handsome family. They are not well dressed. Their clothes are threadbare. Their shoes are far from
Foreshines.
Yes, the Cratchits very likely know the inside of the pawnbroker's shop. But they are happy, grateful, pleased with one another, and contented with the time.
Spirit, what will happen to Tiny Tim?
My life upon this globe ends tonight, but in a few moments.
Oh, no, not yet. There must be, there are still more things I wish to learn.
These things we learn from still another spirit, Ebenezer.
We will return to WOV's Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol after this important announcement from the Acno Corporation.
Gee, my complexion's so bad I hate to even go out.
Don't be such a square, Jackie. Buy Teams.
Ting.
Teams. The faster way to clear up pimples.
Ting.
Teams.
How does it work?
Boys and girls have overactive oil glands. Excess oil clogs pores and causes pimples.
Boy, I'll say.
Team blots up oil faster, more completely than any other product of its kind. That's right. In laboratory tests, Team completely absorbed oil in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yes, Team dries up pimples more effectively than any other product tested.
How?
Applied at bedtime, Team dries to an oil-absorbing, non-staining yellow powder that cleans all night. Team helps heal all varieties of pimples on your face, chest, and back. So don't let pock marks and scarring of pimples and blemishes spoil your fun. Get Team.
What's it called again?
Team.
Ting.
T-I-N-G. Team.
Ting.
This announcement from the Acno Corporation is brought to you as a public service. Return with us now to the National Theater Misty Theater production of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, Chapter 4, The Ghost of Christmas Future. Scrooge blinked once, and the ghost had vanished. Again, Scrooge found himself on his bed. Lifting up his eyes, he beheld the third spirit. A solemn phantom, shrouded in black, draped and hooded, coming towards him. This phantom floated about slowly and silently, like a green mist along the ground.
I know you. You are the ghost of Christmas yet to come. You'll show me the shadows of the things that are yet to be. Answer me, spirit, ghost of the future. Spirit? Is there a spirit in the house? spectre. I fear you more than any spectre I've seen.
I am here.
I know your purpose is to do me good, as I hope to live to be another man from what I was. Lead on, like the night is waning fast, and time is precious.
I will lead you to a future, Scrooge, and 'tis a most fearful future, without a doubt.
Scrooge slowly took her hand. They found themselves in a churchyard in the dead of night.
Silent night, holy night, all is dawn, all is right. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
The cemetery was overrun by grass and weeds, choked with too many coffins, desolate, lonely, crumbling gravestones.
The Spirit, before I draw nearer to that gravestone, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they the shadows of things that may be only?
Come this way, Mr. Scrooge.
Who are these people? Whose gravestone are they looking at?
The Spirit lifted Scrooge above the whole multitude.
Oh,
What do you know? The old skinflint finally kicked the bucket, eh?
Served him right, the burger.
Right here, Mr. Gilbert. Falls down on himself, he did.
If I could raise him from the dead, I'd give him one swift kick, and I don't need to tell you where.
What's the matter with him? I thought he never quite.
Oh, God knows.
What have you done with his money?
Well, he hasn't left it to me, that's all I know. It's likely to be a very cheap funeral for a woman life. I don't know of anybody to go to it. Suppose we make up a little party and volunteer.
I wouldn't mind down there for lunches, provided.
this is my grave, isn't it, Spirit? They speak of me in these callous words. No, Spirit, oh no, Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. Why show me this if I am past all hope? I will honor Christmas in my heart, Spirit, and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall live within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach. Oh, tell me, Spirit, that I may sponge away the writing on this stone.
Follow me to another place, Mr. Scrooge. A place you have been before.
Now, Spirit, why have you brought me here again? Here to Bob Cratchit's home. But you smell the same. Why is it so very quiet here?
I have known you to walk with Tiny Tim upon your shoulder. Very fast indeed, Robert.
And so have I, Father. Often.
It's so quiet.
He was very light to carry. We loved him so there was no trouble. Oh, my son, my little son, Tiny Tim. I loved him so.
No, Spirit, tell me that they have not outlived their son. How can anyone bear such heartbreak? I tell you, Spirit, that no one can. It is impossible to fathom, impossible to comprehend. A parent's reason for living is his child.
Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Guardian angels, God will send thee all through the night.
grows more precious with the passing of time. His loss is unbearable. David! Oh, although you had outgrown my lap, you never outgrew my heart. I knew that you would never return to me. Cannot all things be forgiven, all things reversed? Tell me that time can be stopped and reversed, and the unthinkable be prevented. Tell me, Spirit, tell me, I beg of you.
Overwhelmed by emotion, Scrooge was unable to continue. He needed to make some changes and make them fast. There was only Tim would survive. He racked his brain to figure a way to help him.
There was only one way out. Enter Rick Roscoe, the hard-drinking, hard-boiled detective, star of WOV, the man with no tomorrow.
Friday night at 8.
Rick Roscoe, in his most dangerous caper of his career, the kidnapping and rescue of Tiny Tim.
Where am I? Well, this appears to be a Pennsylvania mining town about 50 miles to south of Pittsburgh. There's a terrible thunderstorm.
We join Rick Roscoe as he wakes up face down in a ditch.
I've got a jackhammer headache. I don't know when my head decides every time with some cheese and crackers. Where am I? How long have I been down for the count? Oh, my head. I've got to get out of this storm. What was that? No, it's a bear. Uncommon in this mining town near Pittsburgh. But nevertheless, and he looked hungry. Get away from me, you big palooka. Take that. And that. Serves you right. I mean, really, a bear no witch. Oh no, it's a rattler. Also unheard of in this part of Pennsylvania. I'll take it on my whip. No more wriggling for you, pal. You might want to look into a future in the bench. Hey, Spirit. Looks like there's a cabin up ahead. It's a good thing that you can float, sister. I gotta walk through this muck with my brand new floor signs. Top home with brown food. No longer pressing up too tight anyway. Cabin Bay 13. Shake it left.
Welcome to Cabin B-13.
At the door stood Kitty Muldoon. Roscoe got an eyeful.
Yeah. She was the kind of dame that can make your knees weak and your teeth chatter.
Follow me and walk this way.
We followed, but only she could walk this way.
Make yourself comfortable. My boss will be right with you.
Thanks, sister, but I'd rather take a gander down these stairs.
Sit yourself, Buster.
Hello!
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello!
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Little Tim! You in here?
There was no answer.
No answer.
Welcome to my underground home.
Well, you look familiar.
I don't think we've met.
Rick Roscoe, and
Friday nights at 8?
Yeah.
Ah, I love your show.
Thank you. And you?
Ich bin die Mann für den Herrn in die Führer und ich habe die Tiere geschält und gewaschen und hier. Ich bin Rudolf.
Huh?
You can call me Rudolf.
Well, Rudy, I'm
She told me to calm down. She's quite the lookout.
Oh, yeah. The Fraulein, she's got some great gowns.
Yes, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on those gams.
Damn it! Heinz! Come and see here, that's an answer about my tiny Spanish heart.
Yeah. Who is this guy? What's a Fraulein? And who is this Hein?
Roscoe, go and warn yourself by the fire. By my associate and I make Germany great again.
Take your time now.
Cosia, do you have your gun?
He's good as a Nazi.
Pardon?
This crackling fire's been medicine for my cold bones.
So, how do you know this Fraulein?
I haven't met her very much, but she's quite a gal.
You say I look
Yeah, you look very familiar. Listen.
No. You listen. You take that. No, you take that. You take that.
Heinz! Give him all 57 varieties.
Yeah.
What? Heinz! Look out!
I got you now, Rudy, and you better stop talking.
I can't. You're stepping on the red light.
Told you!
Oh no! Those are my fingers! They're breaking my fingers!
That's not all I'm gonna break for you. Don't stop talking. Who's the dame? What are you up to? And what are you doing with that secret room over there?
What secret room?
Don't blame me for Apache. You and I in that secret room ever since I stumbled down these stairs.
It's a secret room. Heinz's secret room.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't. Spirits, show me the secret room.
Look, the secret room.
That one! Yes. Now unlock the door, Rudy, before I get your head in that spray.
Over my dead carcass.
Unlock the door!
Over your dead carcass.
All right, you give me no other option. Spirits, unlock the door. Help! Little Tim, I've shaved you! Wait a minute. You've got a baby in there, don't you, Rudy?
There's no baby. What baby?
Heinz a baby.
Yeah.
This baby!
The Lindbergh baby! Give me that gun, Roscoe. I'll take it from here. Get away from that baby, thou lump of foul deformity.
Who are you?
Ebenezer Scrooge! Oh, Austria, hast thou the complexion of a devil? Thou slave, thou wretch, thou coward, thou little valiant, so full of villainy! Thou ever seething upon the stronger side, a ramping fool, to brag and step and steal upon my party, thou cold-blooded slave!
What did you call me?
You heard me, Kraut.
Draw nearer to me, all of you.
Touch the cloak, Tiny Tim. You too, Lindbergh, will fly like your dad. Spirit, 3 first-class passages from Pittsburgh to London.
I'll get you for this, Roscoe. And your little Scrooge, too.
Humbug! We'll be home by morning. Christmas morning. Christmas. It's Christmas morning. Where am I?
You're home, sir?
Home
In Scrooge's own room?
in my room. And it's Christmas morning. And the sun is shining. It's clear and bright. Look, it's Christmas morning. A new day. There's a fresh new blanket of snow. Oh, it's glorious. I'm a new man.
day off.
I'll take the whole week off, Cratchit, and I'm tripling your salary. And I'll bring you 100 pounds in the morning.
What's that, sir?
Well, you heard me, and that's just the beginning.
Scrooge was better than his word. This Christmas morning would be one that Cratchit would never forget.
Everyone, I want you to meet the ghost of Christmas present. Get in here.
Ho, ho, ho!
And the spirit had hid 1,000 presents in the Cratchit closet.
Look in the closet, Martha.
Come on, Belinda, Sophie, Peter, Leo, let's go in the closet.
And he opened the closet door.
Oh, Mickey, you did it again.
He did it all, and infinitely more. To Tiny Tim, who did not die, Scrooge became a second father. And from that day forward, it was always said of him that if any man knew how to keep Christmas alive, it was he, Ebenezer Scrooge. May that be truly said of us all, of all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him bloom. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. And should and nature sing.
well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed WOB's first annual presentation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And as you know, folks, the music publisher strike continues into its third month, and we broadcasters have had to make some very serious compromises to our programming, only being able to use songs in the public domain or songs not yet published. We did receive one letter from one very special listener who praised us for last month's whaling songs of the Aleutian Islands. But Toots and his wife Faith have saved the day and written a beautiful ballad for Margie. Judith?
This program is being transcribed and broadcast abroad next month to some very special fellows overseas. Tonight we continue a tradition we started way back when we were the Mutual Manhattan Cavalcade, as we dedicate this last song to a member of the armed forces and his family. This week, our own Buzz Crenshaw.
I grew up right here in New Jersey. First graduating class of Bayonne High. The only on-campus ice skating rink in all of New Jersey. Class 37, go Bees! Actually, that's where Buzz comes from, the Bayonne Bees. I was kind of their unofficial mascot. My real name is Isidore. I know. Well, I don't have much of a family. I was raised by my aunts, Lulu and Gilly, and they're gone now. And I never really knew my dad. These guys are my family, though, and it'll be them that I'm leaving next month. Well, what better way to say goodbye to a bunch of mic jockeys than on the air, right? And tell them how much they mean to me, how much I'm going to miss them. And my little brother, my little sister, and big brother, big sister, aunts and uncles. Could have done really good without this war, huh? Maybe next Christmas? Love you guys.
The final segment of our show tonight is dedicated to Private Isidore Crenshaw. Margie, Judith, and Esther.
Tonight is another quiet night. The house is home and still.
Company, Chicago, Illinois. So this is Clifton Fennington and the whole gang at WOV wishing you and yours a happy and healthy holiday season. Bye-bye and bye-bonds. This is WOV, 1280 kilohertz, Newark, New Jersey, broadcasting courtesy of the Mutual Broadcasting System, New York.
We're off the air.
Great show, everybody. Mr. Sinclair, that was the best Scrooge anybody could ever have imagined.
I wanted to apologize for my very unprofessional performance.
I want to know, it was very moving, very sincere and moving.
All right, everybody, let's pack it up. We gotta get out of here. We can't afford to break another hour. Let's move.
I gotta get home.
Yeah, I gotta get out the way. If those rolls aren't hot, she'll send me back.
Hey, Wolves, everybody.
It's a pleasure.
Scrooge, right here.
Likewise, and Charlie, happy Hanukkah.
Yes, sir.
Judith, how about that drink?
I'm pushed, I'm pushed.
Oh, come on,
Judy.
Fritz, Clifton, I'm tired.
One drink in the hotel bar. It's quiet out there. No one's around.
Yes, the bombs.
Well, sure.
Well, I'm off.
Good night, John.
Come on, everyone. First round's on Cliff.
Well, maybe I can have just one round.
Hey, yeah, we can drop you at the diner.
Yeah. Night, Sally.
Oh, night, Jackie.
I think I'm gonna go by John from now on.
Well, night, John.
I got you a little something. You know, it being Christmas and all.
You don't have to do that, John.
I ran over to Bamberger's during the intermission. You don't have to open it now.
Thank you.
See you next Tuesday.
Call me if you need your car towed or anything.
Y'all come. Fritz says the first drink's on me.
I don't know. Maybe. Don't look.
For me.
Okay, but don't dawdle. We can't afford to break another hour.
We know.
Mr. St. Clair, your car's waiting for you.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. St. Clair,
Yes.
what are you doing for Christmas, sir?
Oh, well, my sister is expecting me up in Philadelphia.
Well, you know, I was just thinking about cooking something small, modest, you know, Cratchit style. I thought maybe you'd like to come.
I could bring my chestnut stuffing.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, but, well, she is expecting me. Why don't the two of you get together and have your own little Christmas, you know, by the fire and all that sort of thing?
Let me help you with your trunk. It's amazing how much it holds. It's really a lot like magic.
Well, thank you, and happy Christmas, everyone.
And to you too, sir. So, you got a place to go for Christmas? Oh, yeah. I don't really know yet. Well, where do you go? I'm married. Thanks, you too. Isadore?
I know.
You're not going to Palm?
Nah, I gotta finish up around here and, well, I got a turkey to take care of.
Are you eating alone?
My neighbor might come by later for dessert.
Oh, well, okay.
Hey, I've never had chestnut stuffing. Is it any good?
Do you like chestnuts?
Yeah.
Then it's good.
It's all right.
What's really left to do?
Not much. But I like to let the turkey brown overnight.
Your mom, Chesapeake?
Nah, Lou and Gilly were the cooks in the house. But seriously though, you take it, you put it in a big pan of water, add a handful of salt and sugar, you put a plate on top of it, and you set it outside the back porch till the next morning.